Morning, class 11 history students. Today I am going to teach chapter 6 three orders. It means three social categories: Christian priest, clergyman, second landowning nobles, third peasant. This was the system prevalent in medieval Europe. There was feudalism. Feudalism means it was derived from the German word feud. It means piece of land. Fertile land was known as manor. A lord had his own house in between the manor. In medieval Europe, castles were developed under the feudal system in centers of political, administration and military power. The lord gave the knight a piece of land obtained from the king. This piece of land was called fief. In France, there were frequent localized wars in Europe from the 9th century onwards. Good cavalry was required for wars and increased the importance of a new section of people who were called as the knights. Monks lived in medieval monasteries. They spent their time in prayer, study and manual labor like farming. They also contributed to the development of art. The Catholic Church was an independent body. It had its own laws, own land which was given to it by the rulers. They were free to levy taxes from the land. The church was given the right to take 1/10 of the total produce of the peasants over the course of a year. It was called a tithe. Two of the most famous monasteries of Europe were monasteries established by Saint Benedict in Italy and monastery in Cluny in Burgundy. From the 13th century onwards, some groups of monks decided not to live in a monastery. They moved from place to place, preaching to the people and living on charity. These monks were called friars. Tally was kind of direct tax that kings sometimes imposed on peasants. In the 11th century, some of the now features of feudalism. Two features of the early feudal society in France were as follows. The early feudal society was based on the lord-peasant relationship. The peasants worked on the lord. Peasants worked in the fields as well as in the fields of the lord. In exchange of labor service, lords provided military security to the peasant. These lords also enjoyed vast judicial rights over the peasant. The society was divided into three orders: priests, nobles and peasants. Priests had kept themselves in first order and the nobles in the second order, but in the practical, the nobility had a very important role in social processes. It was so because they had control over the land. This control was the result of a custom called vassalages. Now, about knights. There were frequent localized wars in Europe from the 9th century onwards. Good cavalry was required. The amateur peasant soldiers were not good enough for these wars. This need was fulfilled by the knights. Knights means a soldier a man in arms. In this way, knights became a distinct group. Knights also declined with the decline of feudalism in the 12th century. Now, the function of medieval monasteries. Monks lived in medieval monasteries. They spent their time in prayer, study and manual labor. Now, there were first order of the medieval Europe. The clergy was the first order of the medieval Western Europe. It included the Pope, bishops and the clerics. They enjoyed a significant place in the Catholic Church. The Pope was the head of the Western Church. He lived in Rome. The bishops and the clerics used to guide the Christians in Europe. Most of the villages had their own churches. Every Sunday people assembled in the church to listen to the sermon by the priest and to pray together. The church has its own rules. According to these rules, every person could not become a priest. Serfs, physically disabled, and women could not become priests. Men who became priests could not marry. In religious field, the bishops were the nobles. The bishops also had vast estates like the lords. They lived in splendid palaces. The church had the right to take 1/10 of the total produce from the peasants. It was known as tithe. Another source of income of the church was the endowment made by the rich for their own welfare and welfare of their deceased relative in the art life. Now, the classes existed in European society during feudalism. There were two classes of social organization, the ruling class and the ruled class. Under the feudal system, the ruling class existed. Ruling class consisted of big feudal lords, earls, who had been given land by the king. They had distributed this land among the knights. So the feudal lords and the knights were included in the ruling class. Peasants and slaves fell into the category of the ruled class. The slaves, peasants worked on the land, and the feudal class spent their earning on luxurious way of life and mutual metals. No attention was paid towards welfare of the hard-working peasant. A new class emerged. Trade flourished during the later years of the medieval age. Consequently, a new class of traders developed. This class developed due to the following reasons. Demand for luxuries goods increased in Europe because of the Crusades. So many people began to trade in these goods, which generally developed in traders class. Peasants began to exchange agricultural goods for non-agricultural goods due to development of agriculture. It also encouraged the development of trading class. Condition of peasant under feudalism in Europe. Medieval European society was mainly divided into two categories: big landlords and peasants. Condition of peasants in medieval age, the feudal life was based on agriculture, but the peasants spent a very hard life. They lived in houses built of mud and grass. They had to work on private land of their masters. They were paid no wages for this work. They were given only a part of the produce. Their wives and daughters did weaving, spinning, etc. at the feudal lord's house. They used the lord's oven to bake their bread and his mill to grind their flour, but they had to pay for it. Thus, we see that condition of peasant in the medieval European society was very pitiable. In feudalism, the relationship between different classes, dukes or earls, barons and knights were various classes of feudalism in medieval Europe. Besides these feudal lords, there was also a class of peasants. There were two categories of peasants. In the first category came free peasants, and the second category consisted of serfs. Each lord acknowledged the higher lord as his master, and he himself was considered as the master of the land, as the master of the lords under him. No feudal lord owed any piece of land. He managed the land on behalf of his master. In times of a war, the king received military aid from the dukes and earls, the early from the barons, the earls from the barons, and the barons from knights. Even the king could not establish a direct contact with the baron or knight. Free peasants paid only tax, but serfs had to do begar. Main feature of European feudalism. Feudalism refers to a kind of agricultural production which is based on the relationship between lords and peasants. The king derived his estate among lords. The lord distributed his land among feudal lords. The feudal lord was loyal to his master and gave him military aid and gifts. The feudal lord was given formal rights by his master. In the peasantry feudal hierarchy, peasants were the lowest class. They were of two kinds: free peasants and serfs. Manure system. A fertile tract of land near a village was called manure. There was a castle of the feudal lord in the middle of the manure. There was also pasture land. People inhabiting the manor made their livelihood from the manor land. The land was divided into tracts. Each peasant was given some tracts for cultivation. Peasants led a very hard life. The manor owner could interfere in their social and personal life and led a very luxurious life. The causes of development of towns in the medieval Europe. Following were the causes of development towns in the medieval age. In the medieval age, the importance of towns increased a lot due to progress in commerce and trade. Many traders resided in towns. Towns were free from feudal control. There were no restriction on the movement of town people. Town people, due to this freedom of town people, peoples inhabit towns began to earn a lot of money with trade and became very rich. Abundance of wealth in towns also helped in the development of towns. Now, the development of towns in medieval church. Pause it. The life of Christian monks in monasteries of medieval Europe. The medieval church and its Christian leaders pleased their followers to lead an ascetic life. Influenced by this preaching, many Christians gave up the worldly life and became ascetic. Ascetic men were called monks and women were known as nuns. All of them led a very simple life. They had to follow rigid rules of discipline. They had no rights to be married and to have property. In case they violated the rules, they were severely punished. People living in monasteries worshipped God, gave moral education to people, and served Christians. Two merits of medieval monasteries of Europe. Medieval second order in the medieval Europe. The nobility was the second order in medieval France. It is right. Second order in medieval France. It is right that first order belonged to the priests, but the central role in social process was played by the nobility. It was so because land was controlled by the nobility. The French kings were named to the people by vassals, which was similar to the custom among the Germanic people of whom the Franks were one. Now, what was the manorial life of monks and nuns in medieval Europe? Influence of church on society. Influence of church on society. The church had great influence on the society of medieval Europe. It brought significant changes in European old beliefs in magic and folk tradition. Christ's birth is celebrated on 25 December. It replaced an old pre-Roman festival. This date was calculated with the help of solar calendar. Easter as a symbol of crucifixion of Christ and his rising from the dead. But the date of Easter is not fixed, one because it replaced an older festival to celebrate the coming of spring after a long winter, dated by the lunar calendar. Traditionally, on this day, people of each village visited their village and they even continue to do so even with the coming of Christianity, but they call the village parish area under the supervision of one priest. Holidays were welcomed by the overworked peasants because they were not third order. Third order. Cultivator was the third order of medieval Europe. They sustained the first two orders, Christian priests and land-owning noble of the society. They were of two kinds, free peasants and serfs. Free peasant lords, land was held by free peasants at their tenants. These men had to give minimum of 40 days every year to military service. Families of peasants had to work at the lord's estate. The production of these types of labor directly went to the lord, except this peasant had to do other unpaid labor service like gathering firewood, digging ditches, building fences and repairing roads and building. In addition to helping in the fields, women and children had to make candles, spin thread, weave cloth and press grapes to make wine for the use of lords. Sometimes a direct tax was also imposed on peasantry by the king, which was known as tally. The clergy and nobles were exempted from this tax. Serfs cultivated the land mainly of lords. That is why much of the produce was taken away by the lord. Forced labor begar was also taken from them. They were not allowed to leave the state without the permission of the lord. Serfs could grind the flour in the lord's mill, could bake their bread in his oven, and could distill wine and beer in his wine process. The lord also had the right to decide to whom a serf should marry. Also, that's all.